I happen to be one SillyPseudonym who happens to be still experimenting with his audio settings. Maybe it's a little better this time, we'll see. What do we wish to do? Part of me wants to try the lance, the darts, vortex, grenades. Yeah, there's so many things I want to do, but I do not know where to go. Alright, we'll take a pulse. Just because I wanted to blow up some things. Probably do not wish to have a bastion shield, however. Let's go amp. Let's try some amp stuff. Do I want a grandeur? Kind of, but I think I want a Phantom Strike even more. Let's have some fun with this one. Oh, hello, cat. Yeah, you can be adjacent to the monitor. You just cannot be in front of the monitor. Yeah, exactly. Where you are now, you cannot be there. Un momento, por favor. There you are. Maelstrom is tempting, but Amp Shield is fairly weak. I tend to like Maelstrom most when I have a strong shield to keep the effect going longer. Amp only has 50 health. That is not a lot. Amp is still ultra rare, and for a reason, it can be very helpful. With the Phantom Strike, we are going to get close to a lot of enemies. Otherwise, I probably would just take the blast radius there. Was that worth it? I don't know. But it was pretty powerful. I'll take the magnitude. We want charge shot. Can't get the Phantom Strike effect from the shield. So sad. So very sad. In another life, I would take the mine. I do want that shield cooldown, but I'm actually looking for power reserves here, maybe? So that we can get some extra mobility even when we're charging up our pulse. Since our build thus far is very reliant on closing with the enemy, both for the pulse effect and the Phantom Strike effect. Making sure we maintain good mobility seems pretty important, but do I want to do that at the cost of missing out on payload or blast radius? I think I take the payload. I do want the charge shot, but I'm not so interested in the splinter this time around, since the splinter really doesn't do anything for the main pulse attack, and what little it does do in other regards just doesn't seem worthwhile. More hull, more shield, more agility is tempting. With the Maelstrom, let's get a little bit more shield going. It's not going to be a lot because, well, 20% on top of a 50? Yeah, 50 health shield. That's just not going to be a lot. It's just not. But we'll take what we can get. Shield effect radius does improve our amp power. Barrier's interesting, but yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Charge shot. I'll take that. Velocity's interesting, so is improved thrusters and armor. Mostly I would get this for the weapon damage more than anything. Though I am curious how Incendiary Strike would work with this pulse, since it's going to be fairly high damage. Of course I don't. Yeah, Calibrate's not going to do much. Snipe, I guess, affects the sparks, but it's not incredible. Let's just pick up some armor here. Defiance is tempting. Rate of fire is always nice. Polar Inversion is a bigger blast radius. And Agility, of course, is agility. I don't know if this is the smart thing to do, but it's the fun thing to do. Makes our blast radius quite large, especially if we have time to charge it up properly. It makes me wonder if we shouldn't take a few double taps and the like and see what happens. Volley is not as useful. Kinetic boost is also not that great unless maybe we get a Death Blossom. Emergency system still could be something, but I think we just take the improved thrusters. Maneuver a little bit faster, better. That's my thinking at the very least. Is it very good thinking? Probably not. Wouldn't mind Terminate. Wouldn't mind Shield Cooldown. Wouldn't mind this Blast Radius. We are about to fight Omega. I do like the idea of having a large Blast Radius so we can kill it faster. Defense, offense, defense, offense, defense, offense. I'll take the defense. The channeling will give us a little more armor duration and recovery when we take a hit. This is probably not very smart to try with the Phantom Strike. The Phantom Strike literally will put us to the other side of Omega. Not just in the middle of the donut, but literally the other side of the donut. That is something we have to watch out about. Two little vulnerable sections are all that's left, and I think we can handle them fairly quickly once we have an opening. There's one, and there's the other. Not too bad, not too bad. They really do want me to have these mines, don't they? Pulse mines can be very powerful, but no. No, no, no. That double tap might also have been a consideration, but I'm more likely to look for burst fire. Take the rapid fire to increase the charge rate. Don't really want the flash shielding so much. Now, burst fire could be amazing, could be horrible. Let's see. You comment? Don't like how long it takes me to start recharging, but cannot say the damage output is bad. Do want the core shielding, but this power reserves will let us maneuver far faster when charging our weapon. And considering how our weapon is currently situated, I guess that's not a bad thing. Do you want the siege? Do you want the skirmish? Guess we take the siege so we can charge up a little bit faster. It's ideal anyway. Bigger blast radius. Reflexive shield. I think we have to go bigger blast radius. We do want... Oh yeah. Nice when we can get one of those bigger explosions. I guess our plan, and it may be a bit generous to call it a plan, is to fire our weapon when we can, and when we cannot fire our weapon, run into the enemy, and depend on our Phantom Strike. Sure, we'll take the explosive growth. Find some defiances or something. Galvanics would be interesting, I suppose. But I'm probably more interested in defiances. The plating is nice, and the self-damage resistance, since we have siege weaponry, could be useful. Rupture shield stuff or kinetic boost. Definitely not Scorching Wake. I think we'll go Rupture. We'll be wanting that when it comes to fighting Scion, or at least Scion's escorts, and Warbringer. Especially Warbringer. Well, that was a... Yes, that was a challenging fight. Had to do a lot of maneuvering. We were caught out of place a few times. Scion put up a tough fight. I don't know if projectile size increases our pulse range or if it's just the sparks themselves that get the effect. Let's see. It doesn't say that it's blast radius only. I assume it's blast radius only that gets the effect, but I do not know that for certain by any means. So yeah, we'll just pretend it does for now, I suppose. I do want Blitz and I do want Core Shielding. Guess we take the Blitz for the extra weapon damage. Make sure that we can kill Warbringer quickly, even if we do not have to rely upon... Take the Mastery for a little bit of blast radius and damage. If we don't have to rely upon having an empowered attack. I guess our goal is to fire at Warbringer and then run into it to use the Phantom Strike to get behind it and fire again. That is the tentative plan. No guarantee on that actually being what occurs. But it's the tentative plan. Could get a Chaos Ambition, seems a bit much. Farsight also seems a little much, but the Reflexive Shield is more max shields, and a little revenge damage for anything that gets close to us and deals damage. Or if we run into an enemy, I suppose, we could do a little counter damage as well then. Yeah, this could easily kill us. Sad to say. Take the Terminate so we can kill tougher enemies even faster. Oh, you don't want to be anywhere near me, Swarmlings. You are not well equipped for this situation. Not at all. Probably don't want Omni Shield. I was tempted, but our shield's just so weak. Yeah, I just don't think that'd be a good idea. Quantum Decoherence. I don't know if we're a very Leaf build, not with Phantom Strike. We'll take the Strafe. That way we can dart around. Oh dear. Yeah, that went about as well as I expected there at the end. Tis a pity, it was going so well. That's the problem with relying on Phantom Strike with a weak shield, I suppose. Shall we try that again? How long has it been? It's been 15, well, not even 14 minutes. Sure, we can try this again. See what we can come up with. Yep, keep spawning, keep spawning. Try the amp once more. Sure. Battery, slower, but we get 2 blasts. We'll see. No empowered blasts without the Phantom Strike, unfortunately, but they do so want me to take these mines. And they're not wrong to. Pulse mines are very nice. But yeah, that's not the only consideration. I do want the payload, the rate of fire, all that good stuff. Yeah, I want to try a few non-mine builds. Mines are strong. They are fun. I don't want to always do mines. Live a little. Have some variety in your life. There's the charge shot. Unfortunately, we're going to be much slower, but we do get 2 pulses for the price of 1 shot. That's not nothing. Take the skirmish, look for these damage boosts. That was a tough one. I'll take the rupture so we can kill Omega a little bit faster, we hope. Same for terminate? Sure, same for terminate. Comet's being a little aggressive today. But that is its nature, I suppose. Can't be too surprised. Orbs are tempting. Death Blossom only really affects our sparks, not our main weapon. But we can try it, just to see what it looks like. Is it going to be very good? Almost certainly not. But it could be amusing to watch. Yeah, you can see there, it's just a lot little sparks flying around in a circle. It's a little weird, Nah, sure, we can take the armor. Oh, hello, convoy. Pleasure to make your acquaintance as always. It's not too terrible. It's not very strong, but it's not terrible. Maybe we should try something with singular strike. That could be fun. More thrust is tempting, as is more channeling. I actually think I take the improved thrust now, so we can maneuver around Omega a little bit better than we might otherwise have. Or Omega. You thought you were safe with those enemies 2.0 enhanced wall thickness, but no, you are not. This is a powerful build. As long as you don't get yourself killed trying to get close enough to the enemy to shoot them, or to run to the enemy. It is a powerful build. Do want the volatile shields and the blitz. They do enjoy offering me these orbs of discord now that I don't have an explosive growth. Don't think I don't notice, game. Don't think I don't notice. Wave 45, you say? Get out of there. Polar inversion. Even bigger blast radius, but we now pull enemies into us instead of push them away when we fire. A mixed blessing. Sometimes we are quite happy to have the enemy be closer. Sometimes it just gets us, well, in a lot of trouble. We'll take the shield durability. I thought you were going to fire, but you did not. We can try it. It is a way of getting an empowered attack. Essence Sap is tempting, but I think I just get the hull increase. Come on, closer. Walk with me. It's tempting. I think that just gets me killed. Oop, nope, nope, nope. Don't stay there for too long. Not going to be as fast as last time, but we can still do some damage. Yes, indeed. Still doing some decent damage. Pain, ouch, suffering. Ooh, this is a tough one. I do want... We'll take the revelation. Maybe we'll actually spend it this time. Well, no, last time we had the explosive growth, didn't we? Close enough. Probably get 2 for the price of 1 there, but 1 out of 2, I suppose, will do. Take the snipe. Okay. Energized shields doesn't strike me as that useful. I will take the rate of fire increase. Get our charge rate up higher. Good enough. Take the volatile shields. It is increasing our max shields and does a little damage when we break our shield. So nothing amazingly wonderful, but it's something, I suppose. What is our shield even up to? All of 65. Wonderful. Oop. Hello, Comet. That was not very kind of you. I should not be right in the middle of that explosion. That is not a good idea. Essence Sap is tempting here. Alright, that part's good. Now, will we kill ourselves on a mine this time? outrage module didn't do much there, but nice to know it's still working. Rancor. I'll take a Rancor. A little bit more damage, a little bit more damage resistance, a little faster charging when we take damage. Ooh, don't just sit in the middle of the attack though. The attack grows slowly over time, but you still need to watch out for it. Okay. Burst fire, channeling mastery. I do want a bigger radius, so let's get some blast radius increases. Just improve our range a little. Every little bit of range increase is going to help us out a bit. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but we're going to try it. With battery, the delay between shots is going to be even longer, because it already comes with a small delay, and this just adds to it. But we do charge up our weapon faster when the delay is down for the count. Not sure it's worth it still, but it is a nice little damage improvement when it is up and going. There we go. Galvanic isn't the craziest thing in the world, but I think I want the siege weaponry so we can charge up even faster. Oh dear. Yeah, lower your shield, please. Thank you. Ooh, this is going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot. Run away. Run and hide. No, run away, not run into. Run away. Frustrating. Very frustrating. I think the burst fire is just too much, at least for our current setup. Maybe later on, once we have some other things in place, it would still work. But as it is, I think the burst fire just is kind of awkward. Other than that, I just need to be a little bit more cautious. I definitely playing it more high risk, high reward, which is fine, but you gotta actually have the reward to take that risk. Ah well, I might still upload this anyway. It was a fun one, a weird one. Interesting to try to experiment. I do still like overall the polar version, however. The polar version is pretty fun. Ah well, you can't win them all. But I can. Thank you all for stopping by.